How's it going, everybody? This is Mark with VEG. This is VEG Out number 2 for our buddy growers this fall. Plants are getting really big, you guys can see in the last 2 weeks, especially since our last week's VEG Out. Most notably, this tomato is getting huge already. We are not staking our tomatoes. They're a bush variety. They're determinate, so they'll be fine just kind of pouring over and supporting themselves. We know that a lot of people like supporting them anyways, and that's completely fine. If you'd like to, you can do like a bamboo stake. You can do, one of the tomato cages on it. You can do a tomato spiral. It's not necessary, but if you want to keep them up off the ground, it's a great option. So we are probably going to let these grow for another week. Tomatoes are going to come in from these flowers that you see. Those are your future tomatoes right there. We're going to do some tips next week on some pruning methods for these so that they grow longer and the fruit is actually more nutritious and usually bigger yields as well. Just because they are growing so fast. You can see the roots and you can see they're using a lot of water. So we're going to go ahead and fill up this buddy to the overflow hole this week with our hose. And we're going to check out the rainbow chard as well. You guys can see from the overflow hole, this is using quite a bit too because it's getting big, nice and big. So we're gonna fill that one up. And then as far as the herb pot goes, it's growing, but not as much. You guys can check it out. So it hasn't used up as much water as the tomato or the rainbow chard, but we're gonna go ahead and top that one off too. Big thing this week, just make sure that you guys monitor for bugs. If you guys do see those butterflies flying around, you're going to want to use your caterpillar spray and spray on the underside of your tomato. So caterpillars will usually try and stay out of the sunlight by staying on the underside of the leaves. So we're going to give our tomato a preventative spray today and probably tomorrow and the next day. Anytime you guys do see caterpillars or butterflies, you want to spray for a couple days in a row with this beneficial bacteria to make sure it's super effective, make sure the caterpillar's actually eating the bacteria. That's how it's the most effective. And they also go after your Swiss chard, rainbow chard, anything in the cabbage or beet family. So we're going to give these a spray. It's a little hard to do while I'm holding the camera, but the underside of the leaves can kind of go nuts on those too. We don't see any sure signs of caterpillars yet. When we do, typically it's going to be a hole in a leaf followed by caterpillar droppings, which just look like miniature brown balls, and we don't see any, so I don't suspect that's a caterpillar, so we're not going to worry about it. And again, next week we can probably start using the rainbow chard and some of the herbs. And I believe we might have a recipe coming next week, so stay tuned. And as I say that, there's a butterfly. So that is the culprit. Super glad I caught that so I could show you guys. So glad we sprayed. That is a sign that, caterpillars are probably coming this way. And we are going to be safe rather than sorry. If you guys have any questions, leave them below or use help@growveggies today.com. Any questions about the bug spray, the BT, let us know. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask away. We're super excited, and we'll give you a quick peek at the hub. That's what's going on with the hub. So some fun lettuces and whatnot going on over there. Anyway, super excited, and we will talk to you guys next week. Bye.